Alright, good day everyone, it's Gareth again from Whatchamacallit Gaming, and we're continuing our Captains of Industries playthrough. Now, as I stated in the last episode, we are now starting to get to the end of the tech tree and the end of basically building everything. So these last couple episodes may not be as interesting as my previous ones, primarily because, well, we're at the end of the game. There's only so much we can build, only so much we can do. One of the aim is to at least complete exploring all the island chain, see what's everywhere. Right now we're doing this. I think we're about to end up in another fight, since now it's just pirates everywhere. And then, okay, once again I start the map off. Okay, let's go to the battle, let's just check what's happening. Okay, our warship seriously outguns everything now. Awesome. And we find a quartz mine. Okay, we're gonna seal off that bit. Anyway, oh, okay, that's potato harvest. Sorry, there was a truck stuck, but apparently not. Alright, right now we're doing our vehicle management. Oops, come on, zoom out. Right now we're doing our final vehicle management. Oh, excuse me. Which should give us another 10 cars to the cap. It does, so we'll... Oh, excuse me, what the heck was that? Anyway. We're getting our upgraded facilities. Furnace, arc furnace, microchip production, and assembly plant. Okay, so that's assembly. What do we need? What is going to come here? Okay, yeah, we are making all of this except computers. We're not making computers. And I'm assuming we unlock computers not there. Okay, we unlock computers here. We unlock more consumer electronics. And that's that. And that will also lead us to the rocket assembly building. Oh, is that it? Is that the cost? What's it going to cost us to build the testing rocket? It doesn't actually say. Okay, we'll have to wait and see. I thought, since it's the last thing in the tech tree, that it would cost us a lot of resources to build, because that's normally what they do. They do that in Factorio. 90% of all your production then goes into making the parts to make the rocket. But I guess not in this case. Right now we're just waiting for our ship to come back, and then we'll continue. Yeah, so like I said, there's not really much left to build. So this last episode, I think it's 2-3 episodes roughly. We'll have to see how quickly we build everything and what else we need to build, because I still need to do the... Okay, that's rubber to get rid of waste production. Is this even working? It is. Can I? The problem is I am making diesel. I've got small tanks of diesel. But the problem is I've got huge quantities of naphthol that I'm not using. This stuff chlorine I'm using, ammonia I'm using, and then it's heavy oil. I'm using that in the furnaces, if I'm not mistaken. Oops. No, those are electric boilers. So I'm not even using it. So that's where my oil production facility is a complete mess, because I'm making more than I can get rid of. Except for sour water, but that's because I'm cheating that into the production chain. As a result, most of these production chains have just shut down. Well, it also helps that they're full, but still. Most of this is basically in standby mode, because my production far exceeds my consumption, which is actually a big problem in our current society. Especially in the automobile industry. We're making way too many cars, and I don't know who the hell is buying all these things. I mean, everyone's seen those YouTube clips where there's hundreds of vehicles sitting in parking lots, and they're just sitting there. Brand new cars, and they sit 3, 4, 5, 10 years. No one buys them because there's no one to buy them. The market is oversaturated with vehicles. And this isn't the vehicle manufacturer's... Well, it is the vehicle manufacturer's problem. It's actually a cultural problem, because if the vehicle production facility doesn't make cars, then it's out of business. If it's out of business, then the 500 plus people it employs, plus the who knows how many subcontractors and their thousands of people they employ, they go out of business. No jobs. So you can't not produce. You have to produce. It's just, unfortunately, the current market is, there's no one to buy. No one can afford. I mean, here in South Africa, our government was talking about a levy that they would basically help pay for homes to install solar panel setups that would then lower the load on the power grid, because I'm not sure if many of you are aware, or some of you may all be aware, but South Africa's power grid is, calling it a mess is being too polite. Economic disaster is probably the correct term for our power grids, our power situation at the moment. Thankfully, I'm not doing too bad in the game here in the power grid. Yeah, we're just waiting on the research, I'm afraid. And I think my ship is back, so I'll just send him back out. Yep, there he goes. But anyway, it's a disaster. So they thought, okay, they're going to make a payment setup that would incentivize. That's the wrong term. What's the word? Encourage. Let's use encourage, because I'm using the wrong words here. People to install solar panel systems that will then enable the grid to be functional. So there's no fear of to lower power grid requirements and give Eskom more time to repair the damage when there's not as much load on the system. Unfortunately, solar panel setups in South Africa are expensive. I mean, the one for our house is close to 150,000 Rand. That's 12 solar panels, battery pack, inverter, plus installation fees for paying people to install it. That's not, and they're offering only about 15,000 Rand to help you pay the solar panels. And that, as far as I understand, is just for the solar panels. That's not going to work. Half the people in South Africa could not hope to afford that. And this is also part of the hiccup of the economy, which is why I would love space travel to become our primary means of, our primary industry, because it would provide a tremendous amount of jobs, because there are thousands of various, I'm trying to look for the right words here, thousands of various production products and production chains that people will need to be employed on in order to build spacecraft, which would rebuild the economy, and those people are going to want to spend their money on cars and luxury items, which will in turn expand those economies, expand those setups, which require more people and more jobs. And since space travel is an unlimited endeavor, you don't have to worry about ever not having the ability to employ people as the population increases. Oh, you've run out of space. Well, I'll just build another space station, and I'll say that space station will refine metals, so it now needs a shipyard to build ships that will go to the asteroid belt to collect metals, and those metals will come back and they'll be refined in the space station. And when that space station is full of people, you just build another one. And you send them out to mine more asteroids. And, I mean, we've got not only the asteroid belt in us, between Mars and Earth and us, but there's a cloud on the edge of the solar system, and there are planet-sized asteroids out there of iron, nickel, cobalt, gold. It would take thousands of years for us to completely strip mine the solar system. Not the nicest term, but it's just a point of fact. And that's why I like games like this one, because, okay, yes, it's way, way simplified, but we get to explore the whole production chains, and we can employ our population, though I'm not doing a good job. I've still got 381 people technically unemployed. They got food, at least, and they've got housing, and they've got electricity and water, so they're comfortable, but they're unemployed. And one thing humans really, really suck at is being bored. We tend to do very, very stupid things when we're bored. I think we could soon bring another research station on. I know I've done some really dumb stuff when I'm bored, so I'm not going to go into it. I don't feel like embarrassing myself. Sorry about that. But yes, when we're bored, not a good thing. Actually, I think we can bring on quite a few of them. If I bring this one online, yay, we can really pick up and more employment. Yay. Yeah, once we have our carbon research, we'll be able to do that, because, oh dear. Okay, the main carbon tanks are full, but the waste tank is serving its function. I will admit, I would love to have this cheat in real life. I bet 1,000 people, let's face it, the entire planet would love to have a cheat in real life, so that's a stupid statement, but yeah. Because it takes care of waste, it takes care of resources, and it keeps everything rolling. But still, I've got way too much iron. Way too much iron. Okay, I'm going to have to look at this. How am I going to get this to fit, though? Okay, Okay, there is another belt slot here. I'm going to have to build at least 2 more of these structures, but there's just no room to build it elsewhere, and I don't even know if there's going to be electronic recycling later. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. Is that gold? It is gold. Oh dear. Now this says broken glass. Okay, I'm going to turn this off because it's not really doing anything. Oops. Nope. Wrong button. Let's turn this off. Ugh, wrong button again. That one! Thank you. Just leave it alone. Okay, we've got gold that we need to refine. But we've got iron that we need to refine. So the first thing I want to do, though, is deal with the iron. Can I feed this waste production back? This is a waste pipe. Yes, I can. If I... Okay, I'm going to have to modify this bridge. So the waste pipe can go this way and it can attach right there. Okay. Oops. That button. Sorry, I've been playing Kerbal Space Program. Not Kerbal Space Program 2, I don't have that one yet. I am looking forward to it, but it's 812 Rand, which is a bit expensive for me. Hey, why didn't you put the bridge down? There we go. Okay, first, let's build the gold refining, scrap recycling facility right here. Does it produce slag? Wait, can we recycle gold? It doesn't. Excuse me, it doesn't look like it. Okay, before we do this, let me delete this structure. Let's check how to recycle gold. Hopefully they've got it. Gold scrap. Okay, so it goes into a gold furnace. I forgot. They do actually have a specialized gold facility. Okay, this is interesting. It says here waste production, iron scrap, copper scrap, gold scrap, broken glass, right? But we still have one more extra here, so maybe later on this will be for electronic scrap as the game advances? It is possible. Okay, now where is the gold furnace? There it is. That makes sense. Off, scrap recycle. Now then, where can I send this gold? Because you see here, I've got everything being fed directly into the system. Now I'm using gold to make microchips up here. Can I belt that? Not really, because I stopped blocking off the lanes here. So I'll just have to stockpile it along the middle of this building and then I'll build more. Okay. I was hoping we could use it, but I don't really have a place to send it at the moment. Which is a problem. Is that the right one? Yeah, it is. So hop. So I want it to hop. That might... Okay. I'll just build some really big warehouses for gold storage right here. Why am I pushing this out a little bit so it looks so odd is because I need space to get this pipe, which will be running this thing. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. Don't need that anymore. We don't need that anymore. Let's just quick remove this thing. Unity, you. Okay, that's all gone. Now it's going to start complaining, but that's fine. We were expecting that. Actually, let's go one forward. Okay, hang on. Like that. That'll give us this. Make sure I am connecting to the right exhaust pipe. I'm connected to the right exhaust pipe. I will have this just hop over and connect, and hop over and connect. Okay, that deals with that waste exhaust. It also now reduces total amount of exhaust points. Now, iron scrap. I can't build this side. Well, actually, I probably could. Could I build it here? Because this is my molten iron scrap facility. Run a belt. Oh no. Then it blocks this traffic point completely. Because then I'd have to run the belt over, through, over, towards. I think it would just be easier in the long run just to build it here and then have it run back to where it needs to go. Off, off. This is scrap iron. Oh right, it needs coal too, doesn't it? But I can take the coal here. This is not going to be a big problem. It's not going to look very nice. In fact, it looks downright terrible. Okay, hang on. Let's run it this way. No, I want to run. I want to go down. Yeah, let's leave this as a height. Oops. There we go. Now then, coal. Okay, this is going to look, as I said, completely terrible. Completely terrible. And we'll run... First, let's run the molten... yeah. Oh dear. It looked great on paper, but now I run into a problem because that is my iron line, and I want to connect to that, but I've got all these pipes in the way, so how do I do it? Can I go back the way I came? Probably not. Well, we can try. Oh, right. That one does that. Oh, bugger. Smelted iron does not go up. It only stays flat, so you can't yeah, you can't climb it over things, which is a little disappointing. Oh wait, it's letting me here. Why can I build... Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just try something here. Why can I build that like that? And... Okay, that's a bit odd. I can build an elevated molten channel. I can't connect to it. Is there a... There's this, but does this... It elevates, but you can't place it. Okay. I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to work. I am quite confused. I'm gonna have to figure this out. It looks like I have no choice. I have to build it on this side of the connection point. So let's copy these two buildings. Just it has to be built here. I don't have a choice in the matter, unfortunately, because it has to connect to the molten iron. But then we're gonna go for 3. If we've got the room, let's go for an extra 1, because there's a lot of scrap iron that needs to be disposed of. By the way, in real life, you can actually build. Come on. Yeah, it's really not happy with me with this, but that's fine. I don't particularly care. That gets rid of the pollution. Now I need to get the material here. Can I cancel this quick? Quick remove. Okay, let's just get rid of that quick. Pause it again. We will take this 3-prong building, but it doesn't have... Does it have the room? It does. deliver. It's going to be a bit on the big side, but it will provide plenty of space. Now we'll take the coal and the iron and we'll run it straight underneath. First the scrap iron. No. Yeah. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm not quite sure why I did that. It did not connect, which is a bit annoying. Then we'll take the coal. We'll run it also straight from the storage tank. Okay, I'm a bit close. So let's take one step back. Is it not? Still not happy. Okay, pollution is dealt with. Waste material is dealt with. Okay. Give it a sec, truck. Just give it a sec. We're almost done researching on our trucks. Just gonna remove the Unity boost from this one because now we have 4 producing, and hopefully that should help us deal with some of the scrap. And we're smelting our gold and we're smelting our glass. Oh, but glass is piling up fast. Well, there is a way we can take care of this. We just have more storage. I really wish we could trade these resources. It would make life way easier, but unfortunately we don't have that option. Yes, I used up all of our thing. Okay, which truck is now stuck? Why can't you get... Oh. Yeah, unfortunately this still comes to bite me occasionally. When I failed to realize I forgot to turn off. I'm almost positive at a later date, as the game moves more to completion, because remember this is still early access, is this will probably be electronic scrap that we can then dispose of safely. I am feeding this iron to both sides, right? Yeah. Okay, no, that's copper, and this is iron, and this is going into this molten channel, which is also feeding into my steel production channel. Okay, good. This way I'm doubling the amount of resources. Oh good, we can make more cars. Trucks. I want to build more basic trucks. Can this one make it as well? Okay, that's tier 3 also. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the reason I'm making the smaller trucks rather than the bigger trucks is because the bigger trucks, due to the now tightness of the facilities we're building, because as you can see here, everything is now getting squashed together. I don't have the room I need to move these vehicles to wherever it is they're going to be getting and unloading these resources. So it's going to take a bit longer to... Well, they can't get there, let's face it. So instead of getting trucks stuck all the time, I'll just use the smaller vehicles. I actually think these trucks, these big ones, are strictly for mining operations. They really shouldn't be used for anything else, which is true. Even in today's world, we only use them in quarries and mines. We don't use these large trucks anywhere else. Though they are really cool. I'm a big fan of big vehicles. I always have been. I know they're pollutive and they're impractical, but still. I've always loved large dropships. I've always loved big vehicles. It's just me. Okay, everything else is going fine. My oil production is sort of... I have to admit, this is one thing I've never actually gotten right, is building a proper oil refinery that actually continuously works. I've never ever gotten that properly working, I'm afraid. Iron, though, luckily I had watched from a YouTube channel how to build a neat iron production center, and it's always worked fine for me. I've always got that. That seems I'm pretty good at smelting stuff. Just what's it? Not distillation of oil products, not so much. Okay, yeah, we're basically just waiting on our research to get done. Okay, we've got vehicle management. We still want to go here, but we'll upgrade. Yeah, I'm just doing this in a line. And then, as I said, right now we're basically waiting for that. Okay, what's our ship doing? Okay, it's parking off. It's been repaired. Yeah, we're running. We've got too much sugar. Okay, let's just force unload the ship. Shipyard. Force unload. I love that function for this thing because you don't want to carry stuff every time you go. I know it doesn't actually make a difference, but yeah. And sugarcane is full because we're using it. Can we make sugar into another product? Let's just see that. What else can we use sugar for? We can make cake. Cooking oils, eggs, fruit. We are not... Or are we? Is this classified? No, this is vegetables. This is not fruit. Ah, but we can make fruit. Okay. But for now, I'm not going to. The hiccup is... Where do I put it? Okay, now where are you stuck? Ah. But you can get there. There's plenty of... Or is there? It must be this gap that's too big. Okay, fine. Well, let's do that. Okay, we destroyed the enemy ship. We discovered an oil rig. Can you go here? Yes, you can. I was going to use Unity here. Oh, right, we got to unload it first. Oh. Which was just... Oh, come on! That's so not fair. Yeah, iron is now Choco-Block. Is that the battle we just did? Yes, it is. We're back in the fight, and we are going to win by a landslide. Our ship out combats these vessels to an enormous degree. Okay, we'll just do this. Oh, I can't because the structure is designated for disassembling. Yes, I know you want to go here, and you can't. Because this is too tight for it to get past, and this is too tight, so I need to dismantle this, but I have to wait for all these resources to be used up first. And right now it's scrap iron, that's the problem. Put that there. Go this way. Just unload some of the scrap iron quick for me. Okay, that's fine. Oh, darn. Okay, that's there. For a second there I thought I hit the wrong button. Nope. As soon as the iron is emptied from this chamber, which shouldn't be... There we go. And now that truck can get here, because now there's enough of a gap. It's not like we don't have a problem. We could actually get rid of this completely, because we've got this huge stockpile here. And we're slowly stockpiling on gold, but luckily gold scrap is rare and in small quantities. If you've seen any of those YouTube clips where they refine gold from old electronics, they only make a few... Oh, I didn't know there was spent fuel here. And product cannot be discarded. Okay. If you've watched any of those videos, they can only make a very small amount. They only recycle a small amount of gold. A few milligrams of gold from recycled processors and circuit boards. Going over here. So we don't have to worry that heavily of gold scrap. I mean, I haven't explored all the production chains in this game, as you just saw. I'm only using sugar for one thing, where there's plenty of things we can use sugar for. So that's not a problem. But for now, there's no need. Even if I produce the vegetables, it's not going to get shipped to here. So for now, I'm not going to worry about it. Though we could probably turn all potato production to... well, yeah, we've got a lot of potatoes. To something else. What annoys me is we're wasting crops. And especially in our current world where people do suffer from starvation, in a game, if I can't even be efficient in a game, how could I be efficient in real life? I know it is a game and I'm being a bit hard on myself saying, well, if I can do this in a game, I should be able to do it in real life, which is not true. There's no way, I'm way oversimplifying it, so just, actually that was an incredibly stupid statement on my part, I'm sorry. This is a game, we're having fun, there's no way that I could be efficient in a game with food production. Well, there is, but I'm not. Let's face it. Okay, that should be the rest of the service. Can we start bringing another one of these on? No, I want to get the research facilities online first. Yeah, my previous statement, me talking out of my butt, I apologize. Totally wrong statement. It's a game. It's not real life, and you don't compare the two. Ever. Because people who compare real life and games, they're not thinking clearly. Yes, it's fun to say, okay, well, this is how this game works, and you can talk about it, but actually comparing it, it doesn't work. Oh, hello. We got more population, but okay, I was not aware that we would. Okay, fine. That should still be wide enough for the trucks to get past. Yeah, we are really choco-blocking here. I can build one more, and now there's just no more room for buildings. Maximum population has been reached. Okay, fine. Click here. Add so much. I mean, what would I... 10,000. That's just too much. Add product. By the way, have we built any cars? Yes, we have. We're maxed out again. That was quick. Oh, but then I was stockpiling it, so it makes sense. Oh, is this empty now? Oh, but it is working, so it's not a problem. And I'm just doing that to get rid of the waste production, so that's fine. Okay, now we have all our research online, which is nice. I do wish they would let us upgrade the cargo depots, but there's no room really to upgrade the cargo depots, so that's fine. And right now we don't need it. Okay, the ship is back. I didn't realize it brought people. That's new. Normally, in the last patch, they removed the ability to pick up people anywhere. Force unload. Let's finish off this part. We're basically waiting on research here. Okay. Scrap iron is still way too much. I'm not using enough of it. It does, but if you look here, it looks like I'm using a lot of it, but I'm not. I'm using some of it though, at least, so that's good news. It's also because there's just not enough flow in this pipe. Oops, that's not what I wanted to grip here. Yeah, you see, it's only 13, I'm assuming, liters of molten metal, as it is a liquid. Okay, now what truck is stuck where? Why are you here? Oh. He was supposed to deliver electronics and he got stuck. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we so outgun these guys now, it's awesome. Nothing more fun than being... Oh, there's more bad guys. Okay, if you can attack another location, attack another location. Oh, this links together, that's cool. So obviously this is a trade lane. You could probably squeeze stuff, you probably could get... I'm not sure if it's a mod or if it's available in the game, because I've never bothered to look, but it's possible you can get something that'll guarantee that no matter how you play the game, you can always find mines of every resource available. Okay. Okay, microchip production is going up, but what do we need for the next line of solar panels? Okay. Increases their power output by 15%. Oh, increases, not decreases, increases. I'm not reading properly. Steel, silicon wafer, glass, solar cell mono. Okay, so that's the upgraded solar cells. Silicon wafers. Okay, we've got another victory. Apparently we've got plenty of gas in this thing. Where are we making silicon wafers? Is that this building? It is. Can our car vehicles reach this building? They can. They can come here. So we could, in theory, do it. Alright. Ah, microchips. I think electronics level 3 I'm a bit short. How's this going? Once again, we so outmass our enemies at the moment, it's not a problem. Oh, new service, yay. Ooh, hello. Another settlement. Awesome. Maybe they'll have an interesting trade option. Yeah, let's just get that building built, and then we'll start getting all of this done. How is our microchip production? Because I know... No, sorry, not microchip. Electronics level 2 should be this. Oh, it's not going too badly. Sorry, electronics level 3. It's just a case... And I've got plenty of the microprocessors, so that's not a problem either. I guess these are the next step to upgrade to machine processing capabilities. Okay, let's continue upgrading server farms. I know I did the math one level, let me see, yeah, that's maxed out. I did the math the one time to make sure that I had enough of these buildings, but right now I can't remember if it's correct or not. Okay, unpause you. That takes us straight to 92. Okay, I'm assuming that's with everything running, it takes us straight to 92, so that's fine. Okay, the ship has arrived. Let's see what our loot is. I know one of them was a server which I've already used. Oh no, I haven't. It hasn't even been offloaded into the inventory. So, we will force unload the ship and it should pop it into the inventory. Just check here. Yes, it did. Let's go here. Yeah, initially I was more focused on building everything, so I wasn't really exploring the map. But now that we've reached the, basically the end of the game, we can explore the map more. Okay, that's more server farms online. Yeah, let's start. Oh, but we're still maxing out on processing. Okay, which truck keeps getting stuck? Why do you want to deliver? There is plenty of room here. Okay, then we'll turn that off and you can just deliver to that one. Okay, so he's trying to get here. Yeah, unfortunately that's going to happen. I've missed some of these buildings where I'm supposed to, get it. I want to upgrade this one. Because it's the first in line, it's going to get all the resources. I want to speed up production here a bit. What did we get? Victory. Okay, let's explore this island. Okay, this produces every 80 seconds it'll make 2. And this automated production every 40 seconds. So robotic production basically cuts manufacturing time in half. Awesome. Yeah, I still have a boatload of scrap. I'm making way too much scrap, but there's nothing I can do about it. I don't want to waste resources. Okay, hooray, we found another settlement. What do you offer? Okay, solar cells. You can establish a trade. We can trade solar cells for quartz, or we can establish a trade of solar cells for quartz, or iron ore, copper ore, quartz for electronics. Okay, neat. Can you go there? Yes, you can. It doesn't actually have a fuel gauge on this ship, so I have no idea what it... Oh no, there it is. There's its fuel. Fuel reserves in kilometers. Okay. Neat. I just never looked. Okay, we're still running low on processing capability. But that's fine. We'll just build more. Why is it not going above... Or is... Current demand, current production is still stuck at 92. Is that the maximum limit we're allowed to have of processing capability? Because yeah, it's stuck at 92. I wonder if that is the max allowed in the game. It must be. Because now we've... Okay. We've built more server farms. Or is this server farm not functional? This server farm is not functional. Functional. Okay, I've run short on cooled water. But that's not a... It is a pipe issue. Oh, for flip's sake, I did not realize this piping had not been finished. How stupid of me. There we go. Now we get the processing capability. Oh, I am sorry. That was very, very stupid of me. I had not realized I had the production paused. Oh dear. It's not that the game, you can have as many servers as you want, providing you flip and build them. And I'm assuming, yeah, we've got severe flu again. But air pollution is not doing so badly. It's only -7, which is pretty damn clean, all things considered. We're actually doing really, really well, but probably 90% of our pollution is from vehicles now. Okay, the ship is back and it is repaired. And it brought lots of tier 3 loot. You wouldn't really think picking up a motherboard would be loot, but I guess at the end of the world, it makes sense. Right now it's just increase, increase, increase. Come on. Reason I can't build that structure is because I don't have enough electronics. Yeah, still empty. Using it all up. It's not that I'm not producing enough of it. I'm just using it all up. Okay, I want to pause these structures too. Oops, that was because one was paused, it automatically unpaused. Okay, we've got 3 of these producing, and it's still producing plenty, so that's not a problem. So let's unpause you and see where that takes us. 200. And you use 4 teraflops, so if I unpause you, and I unpause you, we're probably pushing the limit of our processing capability. Yeah, they really don't stand a chance. We outgun them by miles, and we've probably got a better targeting computer system than they do. Okay, so we're still getting population from when we do this exploration, so it's possible that... hang on a minute, there's that one. Just want to check something here. 8 teraflops versus 4. Double power, double people, but cut production time in half. Okay, but I don't have the processing capability to upgrade, so I'm not going to do that yet. Yeah, you're going to see a lot of these battles. Ooh, ouch! That guy had good gunning. Good gunnery. Really good gunnery. Ouch. Probably minimum requirement of additional computers, so we may actually start running into a population problem again. Okay, I think you are frozen water. Whoops. Just double check. Yeah, that's cool. Chilled water. Mind you, in real life, maybe they'll upgrade it later so that we'd have to make super cool nitrogen to cool the server farms. Because I do know some of the very large server farms operate that way. They use nitrogen cooling systems. Okay, hang on a minute. I want to go there. Especially the big ones for like NASA and that. The whole building is basically refrigerated to keep the servers cool. And large companies that do research and development have large, massive server farms. And you're talking massive warehouses full of... Okay, I'll just let the trucks build these because we don't have to rush. But yeah, the long-term aim here, if we run out of cooling towers, I can just build more. In fact, we can do that. Because, yeah, input, output, right? So, if we go like this... One forward, like that. Now we build. This is water. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this pipe's a problem. Because you see, if I attach it here, it's going to make a faulty connection. So I'm just too close. Okay, then we will go up, we will go down, and we will go in. And voila! And now we have additional cooling towers as needed. And it looks like it really was needed. Each of these take 24 and you produce 8. Really? At maximum output it wants 24 units of cooling, but it doesn't use it as quickly. Okay. Oh, what trucks are getting stuck now? This is very weird to me. They can't build, if you look here, and we go into construction blocks, you can see this is 2 blocks away from this pipe. They can't build this, right? Yet here, the nearest truck is here. Right? This is the nearest truck. And you can see that, what, this is, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21 blocks away, and it can build that building. Yet 2 blocks, 3 blocks away, it can't build a pipe. That makes 0 sense to me at all. I don't understand why that happens. I think the designers may just want to look into that. I should actually mention that on their site. It's just a bit odd that they can build a building from 20 blocks away but can't build a pipe or a conveyor belt from 3 blocks away. It doesn't make any sense to me. But so be it. Processing is 216, so we can keep... You know what, I'm just going to unlock this entire structure because the system is switching on and off as it goes along. It's going to complain later on and it's going to slow down our production a little bit, but... I mean, the whole system is switching itself on and off the whole time. And once this research is finished, I'm just going to put the whole research facilities on pause. It'll also free up quite a lot of manpower to work in our other facilities. We're going to run out of processing power in a minute, but that's fine. Okay, everything else is going fine. Ship, we should unload you so you can go back out to sea. Yeah, this crew is getting experience now, and we'll start conquering this line. Is there anything else for our immediate? Research, we're upgrading to the next arc furnaces. So that's fine, and then we'll begin our CO2 recycling. Cool. Solar panels, though, that's going to be fun. Primarily from silicon wafers. I think we'll just have the trucks deliver the silicon wafers. That'll probably be the easiest. And we'll make the mono solar panels. And then I got to see if it'll let me upgrade, because these I don't think are mono. These are just solar panels. Does it actually tell us, or will it tell us here in the production section what type of solar panels we're making? Okay, it just says solar cells, so they're the basic solar panels. Really, we're only maxing out 220 on teraflop processing capability. Well, we're 2 teraflops short. But like I said, it keeps alternating as it switches on and off, so it's not a big problem. And, yeah, not a very strong battle. Oh, more population. Okay, I guess it's a bit random. But I'm assuming when they say population, it means we're capturing pirates that, you know, bailed out, or abandoned ship. Okay, that is working quite nicely. Diesel production, so we're already choco-blocked here. It was just to get rid of this stuff, but it's gonna choco-block anyway, because we're not using... I haven't fed it into a major production. I think the only major use for rubber is vehicle production, and then over here we're using rubber for our... What is this for? Basic electronics. Okay. Another victory, more computer parts. Move on. I'm glad we upgraded this ship's gas tank, because this makes life so much easier for exploration. Yes, yes. Recycling is not going great, I would say. Oh well. Yeah, it's full up again. It's a good thing that I don't complain that there's too much scrap recycling material, because this is all full. It just doesn't make anymore. Alright. Wow, we got two of their gun turrets on fire. Ouch. And now we're low on gas, and we're making our way home. Okay, excuse me a sec here. Okay, sorry about that, just had to blow my nose. Okay, we got the next level of arc furnaces. Hoorah! But where were we using arc furnace? It's this. Okay, that's an oxygen furnace. Metal caster. Oh, bugger. Arc furnace is... Oh, it's to make molten iron. What is this really? Where are we using this? Oh, but it means we can also upgrade all these production centers to use graphite. I think the only place we're using an arc furnace is here. Okay, let's, where was it again? That one. Hang on a minute, I just want to check something here for this. Okay, so we can use it to make vast amounts of molten iron with graphites. Oh, with scrap. So we could actually... Okay, so maybe I should do that. Oh, but it will produce steam, iron, steam, and exhaust. Yeah, because it's more advanced than a blast furnace, and it... Okay, that's 16. That's also 16. That's 20 seconds, and that is... Okay, there's no real difference in time or total production. I was kind of hoping there was. But there isn't. It's just if I want to use up graphite, which may be a thing when we start producing it later, I may want to switch to graphite production. Other than that, there's no real advantage to using an arc furnace where a blast furnace is. What? You can't tell me you seriously... Oh. That's what we want to make. Is something wrong here? Hang on a minute. Quartz, coal, graphite. Oh, it wants water. Okay, no, that's fine. Can we squeeze a water pipe in from this side? Do we have a spare water tank sitting here? We do not. Can we cheat in a water tank? Stupidly easily. Oh, hang on. Is there any output that I'm missing here? No, it's not. Okay, we don't have enough resources to do it, but that's fine. We want water. We're going to cheat it in. Going to run our water pipe here. Oh, but it doesn't want to... Oh, darn it. Will it let me go? Okay. I don't think it'll let me go all the way to the top. Hang on a minute. Let's run it to there. Okay, so this pipe must go that. Come on. I'll have to change the direction of this pipe in a minute. Because, yeah. I just wanted to see if I could figure out, this should work. Okay, it's gonna complain because, well, it's complaining about stuff. Okay, that's that running. Oh, have I screwed this over completely? I think I've screwed this over completely. Come on. That's what I want you to do. Stop running. This one. Yeah, let's just leave it as is. I wonder where it got confused. This one also seems to have selected... Oh, does it now also produce steam? Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with... Yep, it now produces steam as well. Okay. Was it worth upgrading? Probably not. Can I dispose of the steam? Easily. Could I recycle the steam back into water and pump it back into the tank? Okay, where's one of these structures? How much water are you using? 4. You produce 4 steam. But low pressure steam. And then there's that cooling tower. 16 steam for 12 water. So we'll always lose some in the system. We can't create an infinite loop, but it would help. So if we were to place... Oh, but this thing is really, really big. This one is small, but it's not very efficient. So as much as I would love to keep... I would prefer to recycle it back into the system, I don't have the room to do it. Where these smokestacks are very small. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Yeah, it's just gonna take a little bit of finagling here. Okay. Oof, but I can't even get to... Okay, that one? Where is the steam supposed to come out? It comes out on that side. This one, you can't even get to. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just go here. Can I cancel this upgrade? I can. I just haven't left enough room for everything to be upgraded, so... and it uses computer processing, which I didn't notice. Oh, come on. Oh well, it was worth a try, but for all practical approaches, I just didn't leave enough room for that to work. Unfortunately. How's that cooling tower thing going? Okay, it's switching between some being on and some being off, so that's not a problem. And we're still pumping water into this tank, so that's not a problem either. We can increase our server farm capability. Yeah, we're almost maxing out here with the server farms, which is awesome. That's a byproduct. We make brine as a byproduct. Okay, ship has returned. Okay, so we once again force unload the craft. Oops, wrong button. Right button. Let's go conquer this uranium mine. Yep. And we'll see. We're almost got all the places explored. What are you? Rock mine. I don't think we can crush rock into sand. We can. We can crush rock into gravel, gravel into sand. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Let me pause again here quick. Okay, that's recording. Terribly sorry about that. I don't know if it's dust or maybe a little hay. in the air. I don't actually get hay fever, but obviously I'm just sneezing. Okay, that was an ouchie. Darn it, I hate pirates with good gunnery. Yeah, we better get patched up. Okay, according to this, we can crush rock into gravel, gravel into sand. Which, actually, if you think about it, does make sense. But, here's where the hiccup comes in. Where on earth am I going to fit this shipyard, this port? I've kind of filled up all available locations. I don't think it's going to fit here. Especially since I'm going to go for the biggest port yard available. Yeah, it's still... Okay, hang on. That goes green. So is it possible that if I remove this retaining wall here... If I can fit it, then I'm going to get another cargo ship. I can fit it. Still got to remove some more of this retaining wall. Oh, come on. You can't seriously tell me. Alright. Okay, let's pause that. I can actually fit it in. And it will let me build it. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, I just want to re-extend this retaining wall. Okay, that's nice. Now we copy this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, if it won't fit, then we just pull it back a little bit and we run the good old pipe. Ta-da! Yeah, it's not going to fit. Okay. Now then. Gravel is a rock. Should be... Okay, yeah, okay, so that's... It should go into the crusher, so it's probably going to be it's not a... It's a loose storage. So we need a ship system for transport of loose material. Here it is, loose storage. And we can build the sand crusher on this side, and that will greatly improve. Well, it'll help me for stop digging up the entire freaking countryside, which, as you saw, was one of my major hiccups at the moment. Okay, off, off. But we need to buy a new ship. So we're going to need that boat of mine to come back. Come on. I'm hoping this works. I don't actually know how these conveyor belt systems really work. I don't know if having all three conveyor belts connected at the same time will mean we get triple the output from this system. I have no idea. As far as I've been able to see so far, the answer is no. The belt will only carry as much as it can carry. So actually having all these outputs on these various outputs and inputs just mean, okay, I can feed this thing from 4 separate locations, and I can use it to feed 4 separate locations. That seems to be basically it. Of course. The universe sometimes is not very friendly with me, because there is one freaking rock right where we don't need it. We'll just take that one vehicle. We'll take this mining. Oh, no. We'll do that. just pinch one of these from our iron mine, which is over here, and we will assign it there. Is there anything else on this landscape? No, the rest looks reasonably flat. Oh, wait, here we go. Especially if I'm going to build here. And yes, we are starting to reach the whole... Okay, I've strip mined the place pretty decently. Flipping heck. This building is just taking a few minutes. Okay, we need another cargo ship. But it says oh, discovered and repaired. There is a trade base. Here it is. Don't have enough to trade. So okay, so that's a straight trade. Okay, that's fine. Luckily, we have a very useful means of getting what we need. Except, now we've got the ship. Hurrah! Am I cheating fuel at the moment? I'm cheating fuel at the moment. Not that it matters, we are using it for various productions. Okay, now, where is this rock mine? It's over there. Have we unlocked one closer? What are you? A coal mine, which we will use later. You are a sulfur mine. I just want to see if there's one closer by. What are you? Coal mine again. Okay, first we have to send our warship to secure that rock mine, and then we will build up the necessary infrastructure to turn it to sand. Okay, that was very, very fast. Okay, okay, it's apparently happy that is actually the level. Okay, then dismantle that. We will just I'll clear that area now. We'll just reassign you back to what you were doing. Oops. Okay, now I just want to get rid of this stuff. Just worried. Is that actually flat? It doesn't look flat. Or is this a dump ground? It's a dump ground. Okay. Warship is in battle, and we are kicking their butts 6 ways to Sunday. Now we have secured that rock mine. Okay, first we tell the ship to come home. So we're going to start repairs. Oh, we've got CO2 recycling. Hooray! We'll get to that right now, in a minute. First, let's build up our rock crushing infrastructure here. It's that one. This is going to be big. Primarily because I want it to be big. Is that input? And that's output. Okay. Off. You will crush rock to gravel. And we're going to just copy here. You will crush gravel into sand. And then we'll build the storage facilities. But first things first. Let's just see how we're going to get this to feed. Okay, I need to get it a bit further apart. No. Like that. Okay. Come on, give me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go big or go home, kind of thing. That should be big enough. I just must watch. Oh, well, they only take 2 personnel. And we still have 600, 300, well, the option for 300 people. Was it that level? I think it was. looks slightly stupid, but it works. Now then. I honestly don't know if this is going to make any difference whatsoever, but so be it. Personally, it's just going to go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 the whole way down the queue. It's not actually going to speed up delivery of resources. It's just going to take one resource off the belt each time. Well, that does speed it up a bit, because that means each time the belt runs through, it's going to take 4 units of resources off the belt to feed into the loose storage. But whether that makes a difference or not, I honestly have no idea. That's going to chew up workers. It's not going to chew up workers because they're not currently working. Cool. Let's just temporarily increase our population again. Just keep an eye on it. Okay, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I don't want to fill it up just in case we find more people. Okay, first things first, let's force unload this ship. Then we will start loading the ship with the necessary resources. Which is already done because they were in the thing, and then we're gonna go deliver the cargo. Still, this will solve sand production, and then we can temporarily dismantle our sand mining operations because we don't need it anymore. That reminds me, have I even found an iron mine in this mess at all? Limestone quarry, coal, quartz. Yeah, I haven't found an iron mine option. I found water. There's groundwater mine. So the only way to get iron is to trade for it. Like here, where we trade servers for iron ore. Okay, but we're not using, this map has a particularly large amount of, okay, if the ship is done there, you can go kick that guy's butt. Oh, come on. Great, now I can't even get to it. If I click here. Oh good, it lowered it down. We're going to upgrade this mine. The ship is going to kick butt. We're just going to tell it to start loading the craft, so when it gets here it'll be ready. And as for you, import from mine. We want rock. You see here, we haven't found anything else. This is all we've got. Okay. Nope. Come on. There it is. Okay, so we won, and we got some more tier 3 components. Awesome. Okay, we're really not actually doing that badly. The ship still has to just wait until it's actually ready to pick up the resources, but yes, we've got what we need. Though, upgrading this to the next level is going to be fun. But it takes 50 workers that time, and I think some of my other facilities are using a lot more people. Okay, let's force unload. And now, auto repair will take a few minutes. All requirements are loaded. Oops. My bad, there we go. It automatically loaded the moment the ship docked, so that was my mistake. Let's let it finish repairs. I actually think we're starting to reach our hour of here. Let me just add the service to the farm. Okay, now we've maxed out that processing capability. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. We are making a lot of stuff. And now we'll finally be able to, once the sand production is operational, we'll be able to stop this, because yeah, this is the problem. You see how this is getting thinner and thinner and thinner? I think, yeah, okay, on second thoughts, I think I'm going to do just this. Okay, for now we're going to decommission this operation. And these vehicles can be scrapped. Because, yeah, this is an awful large amount of sand. And then I'm going to probably end up scrapping the sand production altogether. And now instead of a mining pit here, we'll just fill in the freaking hole. Because, yes. And then I'll reassign these 5 things to 5 light vehicles. But we'll keep the dump trucks. And I'm going to just take the waste operation cheat off this one. So we can start filling up with more waste. And then there was another one here, the slag pile. We'll stop that one. And we'll stop this one over here. Oh, this is full, isn't it? Yeah. That explains that. Okay, I actually want to upgrade this facility, so we just have more storage. And this slag is also, just keep empty all the time. Because, okay, no, actually that cheat slag is supposed to be there in case that one, okay, that was my mistake. This one is supposed to be here. This is our, if this is full, dump it there wastes thing. So that's an oopsie on my part. Okay, and the ship can go upgrade this facility. We're going to need more workers. Okay, let's do that again then, quick. Come on, it was very fast the last time around. Okay, that should do for now. Let's see. That should boost up. I don't want to overpopulate because we still have 2 areas to explore. And I don't know if that's going to give us more people just yet. So I'd rather not overtax our population since we can't build any more buildings. We could probably go out one more layer here, maybe? But we are really, really taxing our population capability. Alright, we're producing enough bread, so we'll up supply on bread because of the large population. And that should help us get enough food. It's complaining we have a low food supply, but we don't. It's just we've got a large population. And for future reference, I think next time I build a city, I'm going to build it next to the farm so I can feed the farm production. The city. Oops. Sorry, banged the microphone. I moved my hand instead of my mouse. Just want to check our time here. Yep, we're at the over an hour mark. Okay. Next time we'll build our graphite conversion facility to convert this into our carbon dioxide into graphite. And we're going to finish upgrading our sand mines, though this ship still hasn't left yet. Because, well, our rock, because the rock here, as you can see, it's not a lot. It'll do it in a bit. And yeah, and we'll clean up as we go along. And I hope everyone's enjoyed. Sorry about the sneezing and the banging of the mic, but I hope everyone has enjoyed this episode, and you all have a great day. This is Gareth from Whatchamacallit Gaming, out.